One aspect which China has done very effectively is to cut off, is to block people from moving inside their country, so that stopping the spread of coronavirus within China, which is very effectively maintained. But do you feel that the rest of the world has been able to follow this model, because otherwise it wouldn't have spread in 100 countries?
I think from the very beginning, many people in the West, they do not see the value of this massive lockdown because it's not easy. And also, as you may see, the media in China and elsewhere, they compared what Italy is doing now. So the quarantine of the country, 60 million people. New York Times said that it's it's sacrifice of economic freedom, economic cost to the country. But when New York Times said the same thing for China, to quarantine, to lock down the city, the millions population city, it said it limits the freedom of the people. So it is the kind of double standard. It's the two standards. But what China does, as I said, we put people's life first. We safeguard people's lives. So, but this relates to another dimension, as I said. It's not only the medical issue, it's the social management issue. It's about how we govern our society. So when this major crisis happened, to one country, we know that it has no border, the virus has no border, and we have to try everything we have. We adopt everything. We treat people with everything we're having because we don't have the vaccine. We don't know what had happened. We don't know where they are from. So in order to contain and curb the spread of the virus, we adopt, I think, that the state-of-the-art social management mechanism that is called the grid management. We divide the country into grids, that is communities. So nationwide, we demanded the communities across the country not to travel across the neighborhood, across the community, so that people don't transmit the virus. This is one thing. The other thing would be something like, because Hubei province, especially Wuhan, the epicenter, is different from the rest of the country, because the virus spread initially from this epicenter to the rest of the country. So over time, we realized that provinces that are very far from Hubei, they may take different grid management. So in Hubei, the whole province basically is a quarantine zone. But in the very far province from Hubei, it may be one specific communities that need quarantine. So the massive lockdown is not the whole country, but rather it differentiates from province to province, and also it differentiates from phase to phase. From the very beginning, maybe most of the provinces and cities in the country would take a grade A response. So after weeks, we see the effect, we see the control working, we downgrade this response grade. That's why we are seeing that in the province, because the province has 16, maybe 15 to 16 prefectural cities and many counties. So areas around Wuhan is still the epicenter.
Grade A.
Yeah, Wuhan is very, the situation is still, we cannot take leisure, we cannot relax. But in other counties and cities, quite far away, in the very corner of the province, the people there, they may downgrade and relax their regulations so that the people can move more freely.
So that has started?
It has been started. And this not only in Hubei province, because Hubei province in countrywide, Hubei province is epicenter, but in the country, For example, my home province, Jiangsu province, in Guangdong province, in Zhejiang province, these are the provinces that have been affected by the virus. They are not epicenter. So they have been recovering from this quite early. I think it's maybe 2 to 3 weeks back. These coastal provinces, not the center of the virus, these coastal provinces have been gradually returning to normal. So people, especially the factories, manufacturing in these provinces, they have been inviting migrant workers from the inland and heartland provinces to back to work. That's why you see China's economy is gradually returning to normal.
আরো খবরের আপডেট পেতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটি আর বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করুন নোটিফিকেশনস পেতে।